Montina Portis here, and we are in the studio. I am excited about our guest today because she's amazing and she has a topic that I believe in and that I live. Let me introduce you to Leslie Welch. Leslie is a certified law of attraction life coach who believes in making a difference in women's lives. She shows women how to align with their own power and start manifesting their dreams and desires. Leslie, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here.
Good. Tell me about the law of attraction. I'm so excited about this topic.
The law of attraction is an eternal law, and whether we follow it or not, it is acted in our everyday lives. So, for example, when I explain it to people, it is like attracts like, birds of a feather flock together.
Yes.
And most people do not realize how the law of attraction does really affect their life. And what happens is it's our thoughts, our words, our emotions, and our beliefs that we vibrate out into the universe that absolutely comes back to us. So for example, if I am putting out to the universe that I'm feeling grateful and I'm in so much joy and I'm happy about what's happening in my life and, life is just wonderful, then I'm going to get that exact positive vibration back into my life. However, if I put out that I have lack and limitation, I don't have enough money to meet my bills this month, my job isn't good, that isn't going well. When I send that out, it's going to vibrate that frequency back to me, and I'm literally going to attract those things back into my life that I'm not wanting more of. So, law of attraction works regardless whether we're sending out negative vibration or positive vibration. So that is so powerful when you learn that. And so much of what we send out comes from our childhood. Scientists have shown from the age you're 2 to 7, your brain is like in a hypnotic state. So you're taking on all those thoughts, beliefs, limiting habits, and behaviors from your parents, from teachers, and from people that are all in your environment. And of course, no one intentionally sets out to do that to us, but we pick that up. So we have that embedded deep in our minds. So a lot of it is doing our self-work to come to the place where we know what we're feeling. And that is so powerful when you, as a person, have the power to change.
Well, let me ask you this, though. I mean, you know this. You know this subject. And a lot of times with people, they don't realize when you talked about our childhood. So you're saying that with the law of attraction, it's subconscious, too.
It is. And what the people have most trouble believing is that to change, we have to, first of all, get crystal clear on what we're wanting in our lives. And we have to envision, future vision, what we're wanting, because that gives us that goal to strive toward. But we also have to go back and do that inner work and release those self-limiting habits.
Clean it up.
That we have grown up with.
Yes.
And through that power, you do have the power to do that. So that comes into power of deliberate creation, which is the next essential law.
Oh, so tell me quickly, what are the universal laws that we should be paying attention to?
The three that will absolutely change your life are the law of attraction, the law of deliberate creation, and the law of allowing. A law of deliberate creation is allowing us to send out into our vibration the knowing vibration that we're wanting to create so it can flow back into our environment. So when you have the power of knowing what you don't want in your life, then you have the power to change it and deliberately create what we are wanting in our lives.
Let me ask you this. What's it like to work with you? If a client were to contact you, what's the consultation look like, and what could they expect as an outcome?
Okay. As an outcome with working with me, I do a total self-evaluation with them. It's a sample session that is totally free, where I get to know where they're coming from.
Sign up today.
I want to know everything about them. I want to know what is going on with their life, what is limiting them and holding them back from creating that, that beautiful future that I know that they can walk into, and they can literally create the life of their dreams.
Wow.
And I am living proof of it. I have done it. I started over 55 years old, created a new business, created a new life, went through divorce. I went through all those challenges, and I absolutely would not have been able to do it without the laws of the universe and the universal laws.
Okay, well, you know what? Let's pause there, because this is a lot of great information. So I tell you what, go over to Leslie's site. All of her information is right here. Book a free consultation. There's not too much in life today that we can get for free that adds a ton of value. I can tell you, just from having a conversation with her here, talking about energy and vibration and that attraction, and again, being deliberate and allowing. It's important. Leslie, thank you for being a guest today in the studio.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure to be here, and I'm always happy to share with people.
Well, we can tell that's true.
Yeah.
So again, all of her information is right here, and we would love for you to get in contact with her today.